Hi, sports fans. What a pressure cooker we got going here. Bases loaded. We're down by 3 in the bottom of the ninth. This is our last chance down to our final out and our final strike. Full count on the batter. Pitcher checks the signal. Shakes off a few. Now he's ready. He goes into the windup. And here's the pitch.
For the first time tonight, the Pitchfork Show goes Facebook Live, trying something new tonight that we hope will just add to our audience and make this show even better for the kids as we continue to try to get the proper ado out to our young student athletes and just really, they don't even have to be athletes, just students that are active kids is what it's all about here on the Pitchfork Show. So welcome, Facebook Live. We're glad to have you tonight, and hopefully it all goes well. I'm joined, as always, by the Hall of Famer Chad Lee Koestner and Mr. Josh Bryce. And Josh, I know Hy-Vee's been our presenting sponsor now for almost 7 years, and everybody seems fairly excited about what the new avenue here and the doors that it opens for us.
Yeah, I don't know 7 years ago if we'd imagined we'd have our mugs on anything, but yeah, they were pretty excited about this. It's going to be really a lot of fun, especially when we kind of get out and about and do some other things. It's going to add to the extra inning stuff that we do.
Absolutely, and we've got a big show for you tonight. We invite you again to get the word out about it being on Facebook Live. The more you share it, the more people we can get watching here and tuned in. The show tonight includes Mr. Zach Tratafield. He's our In the Box segment. Chad came in from Indianola and has helped out immediately from a sports perspective. I know he helped the football team and the basketball team and now the track team. And as a football coach, you guys were happy to have him last year.
Oh, yeah, we're always excited to get a new student athlete in PHS, and he's done a tremendous job for us so far, and we're looking for bigger and better things out of the senior year next year.
Well, we're going to ask him a whole lot of tough questions tonight in our In the Box segment. Also on the show tonight, we always like it when Darren Fisher's on because he usually gives us a good golf tip. He's going to be on to talk Moravia golf, and he's bringing the new assistant pro, Ben Schleckel, with him. And Ben's wife, Libby, is actually a funeral director for Thomas Funeral Home, one of our fine sponsors. She's coming out as well, so we're going to introduce him to the community and definitely get some good golf tips as well. Joe Starcevich is on tonight to talk Indian Hills, all things there. And then in the back half of the show, we've got Tom Hill to talk girls track, Theo Tronos to talk some soccer, and Darren Karst to talk boys track as the conference track meet is coming up tomorrow night. Plenty to talk about here on the Pitch Sports Show. We hope you'll stick around. We're back right after this.
This is Kyle Curtis, General Manager at your local Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. When you hear Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick, think savings. Here at Pete Harkness, we offer a variety of new and pre-owned vehicles for every budget. We maintain low overhead so we can consistently offer you, our customer, lower prices. We sell more cars and trucks, so we're able to sell them for less. At Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville, where everything is better. Better quality, better value, better service. Make the trip to Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. We're just a few money-saving miles away.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiowegian.com. That's dailyiowegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appomattox County.
You are listening and watching live on the Pitchfork Show, our first ever Facebook Live broadcast. We're very excited to be doing that for you folks tonight. Remember to spread the word. The more people we get tuned in, the better for everybody. And so share it. Let everybody know that they can tune in on Facebook Live tonight. Josh, Hy-Vee, we mentioned excited about the opportunities. You're excited about what you got going on out here. You got some great deals.
You bet. I don't know anybody that's driven by. You see the big old semi-trailer out there in the front with a huge banner on out there at the highway. We've got a lot of great deals going on all month long. We have Old Home sandwich bread, just 99 cents. That Smart gallon milk, just $1.17. Hy-Vee large eggs, just 48 cents a dozen. And that Smart bananas, just 3 pounds for $1. We also have a lot of great savings in store. If you come in here, you can check out these flyers that we have going on this week. We have red seal of grapes for just $2.88 a pound. Hy-Vee cereal, 2 boxes for just $3. Hy-Vee potato chips in the party size for just $1.39. We also have Hy-Vee Choice Reserve boneless New York strips for just $4.99 for an 8-ounce. And we also have Hy-Vee shredded cheese, 2 bags for just $3. A lot of great stuff going on at Hy-Vee.
All of that right out here at your local Hy-Vee store. And, of course, you can come out and see them all summer long because from time to time I know you're going to be firing up the grill.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to a good weekend. It sounds like the weather's going to be cooperative, and we're hoping to get out there and maybe have some burgers and brats on the grill this weekend.
A lot of exciting things going on out here, and a lot of exciting things going on for Centerville sports. Josh, I know you're still involved with the Little League. Season's well underway. Fought a little bit of weather last week, but so far you've gotten quite a few of the games in. And I know the kids are excited to be back playing the game they love with baseball.
Yeah, I think they only missed one night. I think there's only going to be one makeup. Hopefully they can get those in on Friday. But everything's going good. I was down there last night. Our new player agent, Wes Butler, is starting down there. So he's going to take over the reins of what I did down there last year and give you the summer off.
And so you're looking forward to that, maybe?
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it might be kind of nice to be able to go home after work at night every once in a while.
Is there any more golf possibly in your future for that?
There's a lot more golf in my future. I didn't get out very much last year, and so I'm going to be taking notes on the tips we get later on.
I was going to say, so it looks like you've got a pad ready.
My team needs all the help we can get.
And also now, I don't know, I think Ben is going to be the one that gives us our tip tonight. He may actually be bringing a club. So with the Facebook Live, Josh will be, Josh worked double duty tonight. When he's not on here, he's running the camera, and so he can be able to swing that around and see what Ben comes up with for us. So we always get some good advice, Chad. I know you're always shaving a stroke or two off your game every time Darren comes out.
I would like to, yeah. Darren gives us a lot of great tips, and I listen to him when he's talking here, and then I get out on the course, and then the next day, and I forget all about it. So I just go back to my old bad habits and fiddle around the golf course.
What the nice thing here is with the Facebook Live, once we post it, you can actually, of course, you can always go back and listen, but you'll be able to go back and actually see what they're trying to show you. And maybe you'll finally beat me on the golf course.
Maybe. Yeah. Let me see. That might finally get my game in check and get down there and beat you one of these times.
Right on. A lot to be excited about for the Big Reds and Redettes. We talked a little bit about our golf teams. The girls are still undefeated. The boys just one loss. They were in a tournament today in Fairfield at makeup and got second. So this team's only lost one. So I think they have well exceeded the expectations. They're getting great performance from the expected, like Colton Paloma. I think Caleb Cochran is probably playing better than we expected at this point, and Cole Cooper's been a very nice surprise.
Yeah, Coach Barney, we talked to him earlier in the season. He wasn't quite sure who his 3, 4, and 5 and even the 6th player was going to be, and I think he's found some nice kids that have fit in and helped this team out tremendously.
We've got plenty more to come here on the Pitchfork Show tonight. On the show, Joe Starcevich will be on to talk Indian Hills. We've got plenty of golf to talk about, and then conference for the track teams tomorrow night in Knoxville. Darren Carson will be on, as well as our girls track coaches Tom Hill and/or Christy Demery, and also Tino Toronis to talk about the soccer team. Chad, last night lost 6-0 to Knoxville on the boys' side. But you feel like that this team is right there. I think they're going to get a win or two before the season's over. There's some keeps coming on the schedule, like maybe a Sheraton that I think we can compete with.
Yeah, I think so. And I talked to Mahalovic today. I saw him today, and he said this tournament that they're going to in Preston today, he felt good about the teams that they were going up against in the tournament, and hopefully can pick up a couple wins this weekend.
We are back with more on Hy-Vee's The Pitch right after this.
Spring is here, and at Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square, that means prom and weddings and tux rentals. If you need a tux, call Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square at 856-3591, or stop in and see Bob and let him help you look your best. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has you covered from head to toe, from business to casual. When it comes to menswear, Jim Ireland Menswear is where it's at. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Get in today for your tux rental needs. Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitchfork Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? To plan for your first car, your first home, children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Listening to the pitch on KCOT Centerville and watching on Facebook Live tonight. Remember to share, spread the word that we are on Facebook Live tonight. It is time now for our In the Box segment brought to you by Northside Insurance in Centerville. Call Amy Goneman and the crew at 856-3333. That's 856-3333. Quote to claim, they'll take care of you at Northside Insurance. Zach Cradfield joins us now. He's a junior at Centerville High School. Zach, thanks for stopping out tonight. Tell me just a little bit about yourself.
Well, like you said, I'm a junior. I just moved here from Indianola, and my parents are Justin and Jeanette Cradfield, and I'd like to give a shout out to Taylor McGran and the soccer team for being successful or almost being successful on the season.
Okay. All right. What about, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have one sister, Jasmine Cradfield, and a stepsister, Liz People.
Okay. And now you moved in here. This is your first school year here at Centerville High School.
Yeah.
Tell us what you had going on before you came to Centerville.
Basically the same thing I do now: football, basketball, and track. And I didn't do baseball there, but I do it here maybe.
Okay. Well, the season practice has started, right? So,
yeah.
Have you been to practice yet, or you're still thinking about it? You're just waiting to hear from your agent whether or not the contract was signed.
Yeah.
Now, before you were here, you were in. No, where were you at? What town?
Oh, Indianola.
Okay. All right. So that's a little bit bigger school district. So talk about making that adjustment from Indianola to Centerville. Any big differences?
Yeah, the classes were a lot bigger there. More students. There was about 400 kids in each class. We had about 1,200 kids in our school, so it's pretty a lot. Sure, I guess.
But with your family here in Centerville, obviously this is not a brand new place for you. So when you get here, you're somewhat familiar with how this town works, right?
I've been coming here a long time. My dad's lived here most of my life, so I came down. My uncle owns Auto, so I came down and worked here during the time.
Okay. Did he pay you well, or did he expect to?
No, I didn't really get paid. I was kind of littler, so.
So he paid you what you were worth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's start with football. Tell us what position in football.
Wide receiver. I mean, I thought we were pretty good here.
We made the playoffs for only the fifth time in school history, so I'd say that's pretty decent. Yeah. And basketball. Now you're a post guy. You've got a little height. How tall are you?
6'4".
Okay. And your dad goes about what? 6'6", 6'7"?
Yeah, he's 7. I think.
So, do you feel like you're done growing, or do you think you'll get there?
I think I can get there. Maybe not next year, but sometime.
Is there any friendly banter between the two of you? Does he call you short stuff or anything like that? Or
Yeah, he always makes fun of me and tells me that I'm not going to get called him ever, but I think that's with me.
and if you do pass him by, then I assume that the rest of his life, there may be some banter the other direction.
Oh, yeah. I'll just give him crap all the time.
All right, so track, and now we got the conference meet coming up tomorrow night. What events? What is your specialty in track?
I do 110 hurdles and the shuttle hurdle. And the shuttle hurdle, I think we got a good chance going maybe second or first in the conference meet. Then in districts, I think we can do pretty good there too.
Okay. And hurdles is, I think Chad would be the first to say, you kind of got to be crazy to want to jump over stuff when you're running. Why the hurdles? What developed your passion for that?
Well, I did them when I was in Indianola, but I wasn't really good at them. And then I came here and did them, and I was getting easier. And then Jackson and Ocker helped me with my form and stuff, and then I became pretty decent. So I've done them for a while. I love them.
The 110s, you and teammate Trent McCann, kind of neck and neck time-wise, but you always seem to end up right next to each other in the lane. So have you guys had about enough of that, or?
Yeah, Trent has. I think it's pretty funny because he always hates it. And then I'll just run right next to him and he'll always say I'll mess him up or something, but I don't ever do anything to mess him up.
But maybe hit a hurdle or two.
Well, I didn't hit a hurdle.
So right before the gun in any race, I'm sure is an exciting time. But in the hurdles, what's going through your mind right before they fire the gun and you take off?
Oh, my steps whenever I get to the hurdle and then through the hurdle. If you mess up one step, then your whole race is just messed up. You can't do anything. You need to fight through it, but it's pretty tough to get back on.
I did see one race this year in the shuttle hurdle where your lead guy, by the name of Jackson Ocker, actually hit a hurdle, went down, got up, and you guys still won the heat.
Yeah. That was
Oskaloosa.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive for you guys.
Yeah. It was, when I saw Jackson fall, I thought for sure we were done. Because we were like 4 hurdles.
Considerably behind.
Yeah.
You guys had some work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so conference meet tomorrow night as a team. Got pretty good numbers. You guys have had a pretty good season, scoring quite a few points. What has Coach Carson said about tomorrow night? What does he think is realistic from a team perspective?
Because we can come out maybe third or second, but he doesn't know about winning.
Albie is pretty good.
Yeah. Albie loads up on the kind of individual races on the 100, 200, and 400. But I think our front medley is pretty good. Our 4x1 might be able to take it, maybe. And then shuttle hurdle, I think, is another big thing to get in. And our throwers are pretty good.
Yeah, we've got some good points out of throwers this year with Peyton Moore and Cade Moore and Stifler, and so it's been a good year for those guys. So, and the weather, I'm sure it gets a little tiring during the track season, always being cold, but tomorrow's supposed to be pretty decent.
Yeah. This week kind of sucked. But Monday was pretty cold, and then yesterday was pretty nice, and today was back to being cold again. So hopefully it'll be nicer tomorrow.
Zach Cradfield is a junior at Centerville High School, and he is our In the Box segment tonight. So talk to me about what you want to do when you grow up. Obviously, your junior year is almost over. Your days at CHS are numbered. What are you going to do when you leave the halls of Hy-Vee?
Probably go to college, maybe play football. I'd like to do that, but I might want to be going to criminal justice.
Are you by nature a Hawkeye or a Cyclone?
I like the Hawkeyes, but
there you go. That's the right answer. There doesn't even have to be a but. No, right? You got the right answer. Just quit talking. Yeah. All right. Prom was this past weekend. Did you attend?
Yeah, I was there. I had a date. Her name was Caitlin there. She's from home.
Okay. All right. And how did after prom go? Did you win any good prizes?
I won some shampoo, so I think
that's fine.
That's pretty good.
Well, it looks like, you got a hat on now, but it looks like you got good hair. So, that stuff doesn't come easy. Yeah.
I mean, you see my cousin there. No.
I have seen your cousin Dawson. Yeah. Yeah. Now, yours was long, right?
Yeah.
Really? Now, you went from one extreme to the other, right? What prompted that? Just had enough of it, or?
I don't know. I don't know what's going through my mind. My friends all told me, like, you'll do it, you look good. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I just did it. And I got a recut again before prom. So.
Okay. Now, you had some cornrows at one point in time, right?
Yeah, for football.
Okay, yeah, that was a good idea. Nice. Yeah.
Good call. Tiger, yes. Good call there. I'm sure Coach Evans thought that was great.
Mike was the one who took it hard. He didn't like it very much.
He took it off. Oh, man. So other than sports, what are some things you like to do? What do you do in your free time?
I go fishing with Troy Reinhardt and Caleb McGrann.
Okay. And then are you still employed out here?
Yeah, I still work.
Josh hasn't fired you yet?
No, not yet. Probably thought about it a couple times.
What's the best part about working at Hy-Vee?
Working with all my friends, you know. It was pretty fun to work with. Other people are here too. It's just a fun time.
Do you make sure that there is indeed a helpful smile in every eye?
Yeah. I'm here. I usually give a good attitude.
Good.
Like it mad or something.
Unless I get mad. What would make you mad out here?
Well, this one day, this lady came in and she spilled she dropped like a thing of salsa on the ground. I had to clean it up, and it was not very fun.
It doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, no. All right, Zach Cradfield is a junior at Centerville High School, and it is time now for your 5 fast questions. All right, here we go. Give me a celebrity dream date. If you want to date with any celebrity, who are you going out with?
Kylie Jenner.
Dream car. If your dad said, you know what, if you get taller than me, I'll buy you any vehicle you could ask for, what would you ask?
Oh, I'd love an Audi R8. That's my favorite car ever since. Probably not very little, but 12.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
Meatloaf. I like meatloaf a lot.
Okay. Who's the best cook you know?
That's tough. Not good. My grandma, probably.
Grandma, she got a name, so I'm sure she'd love to hear it.
Yeah, her Mary Lou Field.
Okay. She make good meatloaf?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go. All right. And finally, if you could win tickets to any professional sporting or college sporting event, what would you most like to attend?
The championship game of NCAA basketball. I think that'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Good call. Who's your favorite NCAA basketball team?
I don't really have one. I just like watching. But probably it would be Duke or Iowa State.
Okay. All right. Well, Zach, thanks for stopping out. Thanks for being a good kid, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Zach Cradfield, officially out of the box. Our In the Box segment brought to you by Northside Insurance in Centerville. We are back with more on Hy-Vee's The Pitch right after this.
This is Lynetta from the Owl Pharmacy, reminding you the Owl is your headquarters for graduation cards and gifts. Remember, we wrap for free. The Owl Pharmacy is where to go to find Hallmark books, gift paper, invitations, and party wear for any graduation party. We will fill all your Hallmark needs. We hope to see you at the Owl Pharmacy on the east side of the Centerville Square.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve I-CAR Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, presented by your local Hy-Vee store. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who make the show possible each and every week. Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop, Henley Dental, RK Auto Body, Chico Construction, Northside Insurance, Pete Harkness, Chevrolet Buick, the Iowegian, J&L Flooring, Jim Ireland Menswear, Cook Insurance, the Thomas Funeral Home, the Owl Pharmacy, and Power Insurance with our Hall of Fame Challenge. And again, The Pitch is presented each week by Hy-Vee. It's our first ever run on Facebook Live, so we're excited about that. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and we certainly ask for your help in sharing that, getting the word out that we're out there. And, of course, as always, we're on KCOG, 1400 AM, 99.7 FM. Darren Fisher joins us now. He's the head golf pro at the resort and also the head coach of the boys and girls golf teams in Moravia. And Darren's going to talk primarily tonight about the golf, and then he's going to introduce us to his new right-hand man out at the resort. But first, golf season's here, and I know you always enjoy working with the youngsters. Tell us about the team.
So far this year they've been great to work with. The weather has not cooperated, so to get some improvement and to get some range time has been difficult, to say the least. But as the weather's gotten better, so has the team. And we didn't start out great, but we've really come on strong here the last week and a half or so, both on the boys' side and on the girls' side. So we're peaking at the right time, which is great. And I'm optimistic for them for tournament play here coming up in 10 days or so.
Well, let's focus on the girls for a little bit. How are the numbers there?
I've got 4 girls, only one with experience. So it's always a challenge when the student athlete picks up a club for the first time when they're in 9th or 10th grade, trying to create something that'll get them around the course for 9 holes and not frustrate them. So that's been a little bit of a challenge, but they all have great attitudes, which is great. Morgan Heberlin, she's a sophomore. She's a wonderful player. She's averaged to right around 50. I think that she can be a lot better than that. I think she just needs to believe in herself that she can be a lot better than that, and then put in the time to work hard and clear up the little mistakes that I see when she plays, and again, just have the confidence that she knows she can win at any point during the season. So, but I'm proud of their progress. Again, it's been really difficult when you're swinging in gloves, stocking hats, 3 layers of clothes. Golf's hard enough as it is, let alone
when you're freezing
with those obstacles. Yeah.
God bless them. This guy doesn't. I don't play when it's like that. That's how that works.
Right.
And then you have to walk the boot, which that's just crazy. Right there. Yeah.
Insult to injury after they've made an 8 or a 9, they've got to walk
and carry their own bag.
Their own bag on that golf.
Gee whiz.
Staring at number 1 and number 2 with a northwest wind at 20 miles an hour. That's pretty daunting, even for somebody who's played for a long time. Those beginners, they really struggle with those people to start off. So, but again, I'm very proud of the effort that they put in. Madeline Robinson, Alexis Harrington, and Charity Crocho. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. I'm probably butchering it, but I just call her Charity. That way I know I don't get it wrong.
Easier.
But they've had great attitudes, and they want to hit balls off the range
every day, which is great. Hard to get to want to practice, but they're up there all the time. So I can't fault their effort at all.
Where's the postseason for your girls?
Their regional round 1 is in New London, Deerwood. So we've got to go about a 2-hour drive. It's really strange the way the state does that sometimes, because I know that there's one in Sigourney, which is a lot closer. I know there's one over by Mount Air, which is, again, a lot closer. But, we go where they send us, and I'm sure we'll be just fine.
All right, let's talk about the boys. How's the numbers there?
I've got a good core group of kids. I didn't have any seniors last year, so they're all returning. And between academics and FFA and FHA, it's been hard to get the top 6 to play all in the same heat at the same time. But our last 3 meets have been our best 3 scores, which our top 6 has played in each one of those. We had Cole Hyde, our number 6 player, our number 5 player, have the best round of his life last night. So, again, they work hard. They get on me a little bit for making them do the silly things and the little things like chip and putt for a long time. I'll tell them that we got an hour to practice short game, and they'll be back at the shop in 15 minutes. So I'll have to push them back. Of course, my driver. 15 minutes. It's way too long. Driver done, coach.
Yeah.
So, but I think they can see that it's paying off, which is great. So that they can correlate hard work to positive results. And, I think if they all play well at the same time, which it's difficult. We've got a chance. Our district isn't as good as it's been in the past, so there's a chance for us to achieve some pretty lofty goals for this group. So,
who's your top couple of guys?
My number 1 player is Mateo Varese. He's a junior, and then my number 2 player would be Jacob Martin, senior. And then the other top 4 would be Logan Berry, Cole Hyde, Cole Ballinger, and Tucker Babbitt. And I've got 2 freshmen, Mason Johnson and Alex Benjamin, who have been great kids. Again, they're just picking up the game first time this spring. So they've made great strides, and our first goal for those 2 freshmen were to not have 10 on at least more than half of the holes. And then we worked down from there. So now neither one of them get 10 anymore. So I thought that they reached their goal. So some things to work on for next year. But the top 6 have been, again, we haven't been able to put them all 6 together at the same time. So it's very difficult to know what you're going to do. So now that we're getting to that point, I think we'll be all right.
What's the postseason for the boys look like?
We're at New Sharon for sectional. And then if we qualify through there, it would be at Anita over west of Des Moines. We played there 4 or 5 years ago, and we had a fairly decent team. So I have some familiarity with the golf course. But first things first, we got to get through the first. Can't overlook that first one, even though there's the possibility exists to make it. We got to make sure we take care of our own business. The kids asked me last night, who do we really have to worry about at sectionals? I said, us. Make sure that we do what we have to do, and work on what we have to work on, and the rest will take care of itself. I mean, you guys play golf. You know how much of a mental game it is, and how much of an individual game is kind of out there on an island. So just need to concentrate, breaking holes, and I think we'll be fine.
With the rule change, I think last year where the coach can actually, it was either last year or the year before, where you can talk to them what tee to green. How much of that are you able to do, or do you want to do?
In the 18-hole meets, I do a little bit more. In the 9-hole meets, I kind of leave them to navigate. I try to stand in a position where they catch me going one direction and another to make. But I don't like to give them too much to think about while they're out there. They've got a lot on their mind as it is, and I mean, again, you guys know golf. If you start thinking about something, chances are it's going to rear its ugly head and be a problem for you. I'm glad that they changed that rule. I thought it was a really silly way that they had it set up that we could only talk to them in between holes. It'd be like not being able to coach during a basketball game except for during the timeout or something like that. So I'm glad that they changed that rule, and it's helpful. A lot of my kids that they get a little bit nervous when I'm around them for some reason, so I try to let them, just let them play and relax and try to keep them with their focus. A lot of my talk is positive self-talk while they're out there, trying to keep them positive and make sure that, the next hole gives them an extension of the last hole.
How much do you enjoy the coaching side of it? I know you've got a lot going on with your own golf game, and how much do you enjoy the coaching side of it?
Yeah, I love coaching. A lot of my frustration comes because I know that they're not getting the results they want sometimes. But as far as coaching and getting up there and being able to teach people the game of golf, I love coaching. Sometimes it gets hectic to try to balance the schedule between playing and working. Thankfully I have Ben here now that he's done an incredible job for the first month or few months that he's been here. I got a few big tournaments this summer that I really need to focus on, so there's going to be a lot of pressure on him to just handle the entire operation. So, but I love coaching. I'll do it as long as I can. I've got two little ones that are going to start playing for Albia soon, and so I know that'll be difficult. But hopefully I'll maybe put Albia on the schedule 7, 8, 9 times a year so that I can see him play, because he's gonna be a part of that. So.
What is on your schedule this summer for your game? I know you've had some success on some of these events. What's coming up?
Yeah.
For you?
In June, I'll be playing in the National PGA Championship, the Club Pro side of it, in Oregon, which is always something that we qualify via our section championship, and I was fortunate enough to win our section championship this past season. And I always put all my eggs in that basket. That's the biggest tournament of the year. It's the only way we can get to the national tournament unless we win. Then we get an exemption into it for 20 years. So I've got that one in June, and then winning the section championship, I did qualify for the John Deere Classic. So I'll be able to play. First PGA Tour event will be in July.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. It only took me 18 years to get there.
Well,
playing professionally, I mean,
I'm guessing a lot of people never get there.
Yeah,
so.
It's pretty special. My dad worked 37 or 8 years at John Deere and retired from John Deere, so it's just a neat, coincidence, I suppose. But I know the course pretty well, and we go over and let it rip. We were talking earlier on the range, and I'll spoil that you were on the range practicing to anybody.
I was just watching Billy. I was watching the Cadillac. Yeah, I only hit 3, maybe 4, but they were all right down the middle, a good 2, maybe 205 yards.
You had mentioned about being nervous, and I think he hit a drive that might have been a crowd killer. I think you may have called it or something like that.
I may have said something.
I may request that I tee off number 10 at the John Deere, which is about a 90-yard fairway, so that I'm not pulling shots into the left crowd.
So on the first day, I mean, you could be teamed with whoever. I'll find out the pairings the week before, just like everybody else. I don't think that I'll probably get anybody who would be on the marquee sign, but still an opportunity to play with your, the guys you look up to. Outstanding.
Match your game up to those guys. It's really just, again, I know it's cliche, but it's just me and the golf course. And I think it'll be me getting used to looking around and seeing, instead of prairie grass, ducks at the golf course, 30,000 people, 20,000 people watching play golf. So easier said than done, but I got to do it. So.
Who's carrying your bag?
Dr. Joe Bates, Dennis and Albia, very close friend of mine. He's caddied for me for the last 6 years of every big event. And he knows my game as well as I know my game. We probably play 50 rounds a summer together. Probably the only person that I play golf with that if he suggests something after I've made a decision, I'll stop and actually rethink about it. So very comfortable with him. He's a great putter, so he's a great green reader. And there's some times where I'll just have him take a look at the putt and he'll tell me where to hit it, and I'll hit it, which is a big comfort. and he loves golf, and he's a great player. He's a one handicap, so he could get up right alongside. So.
All right. Well, before we let you go, a couple of things. Number one, I'm going to take Augusta National off of the table because I think that's the clear-cut answer probably for anybody that ever swung a golf club. If you could go play any course, where would you go? After you got done playing Augusta.
Stateside? I mean, I would love to play.
Let's keep it stateside because obviously anybody also would like to go play in the home golf.
Well, I did get a chance to play Pebble Beach 4 years ago, and that was an incredible experience. The golf course was great. The views were even better. And then to be able to see, to be able to hit a few chip shots from where Watson holed out on 17, to see the vista off number 18, stand there and look back out over the ocean. I thought that was one of the, I played a lot of nice golf courses, but I thought that was probably one of the better experiences that I've had.
Darren Fisher, head golf coach for the Moravia girls and boys, also the head golf pro at the resort. Well, I know you've got some other engagements this evening, but you're going to introduce us to this young man here who's going to help you out a lot this summer and new to our community. Pretty good stick himself.
Yeah, I watched him hit balls. I had to stop and just watch. It was that good. So, Ben has been a great asset for me just in the first 3 months now, since January. I really found a diamond in the rough. I know it worked out great with his family, getting a little bit closer to family. Sometimes things happen for a reason, and I'm certainly glad that he's here. And I love the way that he's got the initiative to, he'll just take something and go with it and run, and without me having to lead him in a certain direction. And, the way that he handles the staff, the way that he handles the guests, everything has just been very, 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 very good. More than I could have expected and asked for. So,
all right. Well, we're going to meet him and his fiance Libby coming up next. But I'm going to make you say his last name before I have to say it.
Schlickel.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It took me a few weeks to get that.
We're going to meet Ben Schlickel and Libby Christensen coming up next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
This is Kyle Curtis, General Manager at your local Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. When you hear Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick, think savings. Here at Pete Harkness, we offer a variety of new and pre-owned vehicles for every budget. We maintain low overhead so we can consistently offer you, our customer, lower prices. We sell more cars and trucks, so we're able to sell them for less. At Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville, where everything is better. Better quality, better value, better service. Make the trip to Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. We're just a few money-saving miles away.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends, and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiowegian.com. That's dailyiowegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appanoose County.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, presented by your local Hy-Vee store. Russ Ocker Chadley Koestner and Josh Price on the air tonight, and also on Facebook Live, our first Facebook Live broadcast. So we're excited to see how that goes. We've gotten a few comments, right, Josh? I think I know my son commented something about being a hurdling guru. That's probably a little bit of a stretch, but who else? Stick? Well, sure, yeah, all right. Good deal.
And our classmate Ray Bennett.
Yeah,
He likes the lettuce still.
he likes the still. Outstanding. Good deal. All right, well, Ben Schlickel is, we introduced him a moment ago. He's the assistant golf pro out at the resort, and we're going to meet his fiancee, Libby, as well, two very fine new members of our community. We're happy to have him here in southern Iowa. Ben comes to us as a North Dakota native, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right, so tell me how you got from North Dakota to Centerville, Iowa. I know it wasn't a direct flight,
It
right?
certainly wasn't. The golf business has taken me to a lot of places. This is the fourth state that I've lived in. I lived in Phoenix for a while. Moved to Colorado full time when I met Libby, and we began our lives together there. And a long time ago, we decided to move closer to family. We really didn't know where that was. We kind of took a leap to this area. We both found jobs, and it's been great so far. Everybody's been very welcoming and very nice. And we actually bought a house in the area, and we're going to be moving in shortly. So,
Outstanding. Good call there.
yeah,
Good call.
let's give a shout out to our realtor from.
There you go. Thank you. Good call. Good call. All right, so now, Libby, let's get to know her just a little bit. You have, I think, what most people would call an interesting job, and probably Ben's one of the few people who I've ever met that actually is marrying a funeral director. That's an interesting field, and I don't know, I suppose, from a female perspective, I think perceptually we see more men in that field. Is that a true statement, or are you starting to see more women in the field?
There's definitely a lot more women coming into the field. There has been for the last several years. It was predominantly a male-dominated career, but over time, females have definitely gotten into more sports science. And
So we're going to get into how you ended up in Centerville in a moment as well. I know it has to do with this young man, but the decision to go into that field, I mean, I think everybody would say it's a very unique field. So how did you come about deciding to be a funeral director?
It is something I actually decided on in high school. I was in 10th grade, and I always thought it would be interesting. And so I visited the local funeral home in my hometown of Mason City and kind of shadowed for a day or so and decided I wanted to further my education in mortuary science and graduated from mortuary science degree in 2005.
So Mason City, you grew up in Mason City.
Mhm.
And what radio station up there is what's your go-to station when you're in Mason City, Iowa?
I do not remember. I haven't lived there.
Is that right? Or are you a country music gal by heart, or are you a rock and roll, heavy metal? Country, okay.
Country girl.
So probably either the Moose 93.7 or the 98.7, the Kiss FM up there, I would guess.
Probably the move.
The Moose.
That sounds a little
The Moose
familiar.
is on the loose.
Yeah.
Chad and I, of course, he wasn't listening to country when he was up in Fort City. But I was always into country, so when I was up in Fort Dodge, I would listen to that. But, okay, so where did you go to mortuary school?
I went to DMAT in Ankeny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you met Ben in Colorado?
Met him in Colorado.
So how did you end up in Colorado?
I moved out to Colorado on a whim. I had a girlfriend that lived in Colorado, and I would go visit her quite frequently. And I just decided to take a leap of faith and move out there on my own. And it worked out very well. For about almost 9 years, I was out there. So
And how long ago did you meet this guy?
about 5 years ago.
And
Almost 5 years.
how did that happen? Were you on a golf course or
No,
in a bar? Or?
he was visiting his good friend, my manager at the funeral home I was working at in Colorado Springs, introduced us. Ben was in PGA school with my manager's brother, so they would come and golf a couple times a year, and manager decided to introduce me to this young man and have dinner, and we decided to keep in touch after he went back to Arizona. So started dating long distance.
And that worked out, obviously.
We did. We got him to move here.
There you go.
Colorado.
And there's a wedding in you guys' future.
October 6th, yeah.
So you got the move, you got the new job, got a house, and now you got a wedding plan. So talk about that.
Wedding.
Planning the wedding. That's a big job.
It is. A lot of it is kind of getting put on the back burner right now. It's a process, a little bit at a time. But yeah, October 6th, we're getting married at the resort, and hopefully the weather's nice because it will be outdoors.
Well, I know you feel like from Mason City that you've gone south, but we still do have winter down here.
We do.
Yes,
yes.
we do. So tell me about your hobbies. Obviously, this guy likes to golf, and we're going to get into that in just a second. But I know you like to play dodgeball. I know that. But what are some of the other things that you like?
I play dodgeball. I like to camp, like to hike, like to jog, like to be outside. I'll try just about anything. So I've been skydiving a few times, and, I can fish, yeah.
So Libby had said something about it would be cool if there was a dodgeball league or something around here in Philly. Libby is with Thomas Funeral. We'd said something about, that'd be fun and all that. But she mentioned that, she didn't, it was mainly just for fun and just, not get too serious. We should have we're out because if we're not going to care who wins or loses, basically I think I told her you don't want us because we will ruin all the fun for you. I guarantee it. So, but anyway, so you got the wedding coming up. You got the Thomas Funeral Home. You got the house, and then you got this guy out on the golf course. So how much do you guys? I mean, I know you're busy with that. He's at the golf course. How much do you really get to see each other these days?
Not very often. So maybe an hour or two in the evenings, and then it's bedtime and do it all over again. So it's golf season. So I won't see him very much until about October 6th.
So if somebody comes to town to visit, I know you've had his family and your family and others, what now that you've been in Centerville just a short time, what's the first thing you're going to tell them about Centerville or take them to see or take them to eat? What stands out for you in your short time in Centerville?
Oh, I like Steele's is always a nice place to go. Go to Morgan's for ice cream. Went to Mexican restaurant. Great Mexican food.
Yeah. All right. Libby is funeral director at the Thomas Funeral Home. Welcome to Centerville. We're glad to have you here, and we hope you guys stay a nice long time with us.
We hope so too.
All right, let's chat with Ben here a little bit about golf. Your golf game. Tell me a little bit about that. You're the assistant pro out there. You must swing a pretty good stick.
Yeah, I have my moments. To be honest, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm not the caliber player that Darren is. To compete at that level really does take a certain level of talent. You have to have the mind frame for it, and the work ethic. As he was talking about trying to get kids. Playing any sport, you have to have the work ethic if you want to get better. Golf is a very tough game, mentally and physically. So I do spend some time on it, but I don't, just like the rest of us, I don't spend as much time on it. Sure.
And your duties out at the resort, I know, include giving some lessons.
Yep.
The lessons are your thing, right? So if somebody... it's almost like you're an independent contractor on that, right? It's your own deal.
Kind of. We are employees of the resort. Darren and I, do promote ourselves as golf professionals, PGA professionals. Lessons are, it is our own business, but it is also through the resort as well, if that makes any sense. Advertising, promotion, marketing. But it is, we do also, it is a perk of the job, I guess. It is on top of what we already do because we have a lot on our plate. So it is just one of the many aspects of it.
And if somebody wants to get some lessons, they just call the
we do advertise some of it online on our website. However, the best would be just to give us a call and ask for Darren or I.
724-1400. Sound about right?
Yeah.
All right. 641-724-1400. All right, Ben and Libby, welcome to Centerville. Of course, before we let this guy go, you're on the hook for giving us our golf tip today, something that's definitely going to save Chad and I some strokes and probably have us win some money off of her boss, Billy.
What would you like, Russ?
It's on you. I'll take whatever you give.
All right. Well, in the spirit of our demo days coming up, we have TaylorMade is going to be there from 11 to 3 this Saturday, and then Callaway at the same time next Saturday. The tip is it's very beneficial to get fitted for your club. You can get fitted for every single club in your bag. It just gives you, no matter your ability, it gives you the greatest odds or percentages to hit the ball more consistently and better. It isn't more expensive to do it. Again, those demo days are this weekend and next weekend. They are free. You're not obligated to buy anything. You can come out and get the latest and greatest and kind of see where you're at. We put you on launch monitors. You can see your numbers. Again, it's the latest club. And you never know. You might walk away with something new. More motivation to play more. We all don't hit it as long as you rep.
Yeah, I know. You do the best you can.
Some of us need more help than others. And, you can start by getting new technology. Most people, if they go and hit a bucket of balls, for example, 75% of the balls is the driver, right? You grab the driver.
Sure. What else is
they want to see it fly, hit it as far as they can, right? Well, in doing that, you can, getting a new driver or in, the new technology is going to give you the greatest advantage to hit it farther, straighter, and be more consistent.
All right, before I let you go, tell me about North Dakota. If Chad and I were going to take a trip up to North Dakota with you to your homeland, what's the first thing you're going to have us do that we may not have here in Iowa? Besides snow, which we do have, but probably not as much. First thing we're going to do is buy a big, heavier winter coat, probably. But
right off the top of my head, I would say pheasant hunt.
Okay.
I know that is, from what I've been told around here, it is, they're coming back. I think the population's been down, but I still go back, a couple of times a year to do that. They are thriving. I'm lucky enough to have family that have land there, so try to get back and do the outdoor activities, hunting, fishing as much as I can.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for stopping out. And again, it's nice to have you guys at Centerville.
Well, thanks for having us.
You bet. Ben and Libby. And I'm Russ. That's Chad. We're going to come back on Hy-Vee's The Pitch and talk to Joe Starsovich coming up next on The Pitch.
Spring is here, and at Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square, that means prom and weddings and tux rentals. If you need a tux, call Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square at 856-3591, or stop in and see Bob and let him help you look your best. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has you covered from head to toe, from business to casual. When it comes to menswear, Jim Ireland Menswear is where it's at. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Get in today for your tux rental needs. Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
You are listening to The pitch on KCOT Centerville, also on Facebook Live tonight. So remember to spread the word on that, share that, let your friends know to tune in to Facebook. How you doing? I'm Russ W. Ocker. That's the Hall of Famer Chad Lee Koestner. And this is Mr. Joe Starcevich, our dean at the Centerville campus, Indian Hills Community College. And Joe, thanks for stopping out tonight. Of course, we have to talk a little baseball at some point because we're not too far from the postseason. But let's start just with Indian Hills in general and anything new and exciting going on out there.
Thanks, Russ, for having me, first of all. And, yes, there's a lot of exciting things going on here at Indian Hills. Like I said, the community college, and, of course, we're in the community, and this is your community college of Indian Hills. Right now, our construction technology courses are finishing up with Sheraton Valley Housing Trust Foundation, house number 4 out on Grant Street. I think that'll be up for sale probably in late August. I went through there and finished it completed. And like I said, hopefully we can market it and get it sold. And then we'll start on house number 5 with the construction technology. So John Dorman has done a great job with that program so far. Also, the greenhouse is up and running. Biden Castor with the Sustainable Ag program. And him and Jeremy Long, I think another local guy, is running that program. We have registered Angus cattle out there, and they're always in the process of part of the livestock management as part of the program, and they're doing a good job with that program. And we're building a herd out there at the old landfill by Cincinnati. So it's really one of a kind program as well. The nursing program is still alive and kicking and doing well. Dixie Coy and Danielle Hodges also runs the RACA program. That's called the Rathbun Area Career Academy, and that's with area high schools. So you can basically get your CNA degree as a junior and senior in high school, and hopefully filter right into the LPN and then the RN program here in Centerville. So that's great.
There's an opportunity in so many avenues for high school kids to save money on their college education. I know from our standpoint, my daughter's scheduled to graduate half a semester early because of what she was able to do through Indian Hills at the high school. Tell us a little bit more about kind of how that works and just how valuable that is for this community.
Well, I think that's one of the keys about coming to your community college. You can live at home, save a lot of money, and then not only in tuition alone, but in housing and living expenses when you go to a university or another college. There's a program set up through Centerville Community Schools, and like I said, a lot of it is that if they don't have the course, like say a calculus course at the college, they come out as seniors in high school, juniors and seniors in high school, and enroll in that. And of course, the Centerville Community School District pays for that. The other one is the other program is that they can get dual credits, and take a course as long as the teacher at one of the area high schools has their master's degree and basically teaches our course and our syllabus, they can get dual credit as well. So it's really clearly an advantage for a lot of students and individuals in the community to, like you said, jumpstart your education. And a lot of people can even get up to maybe close to 20 to 30 hours and almost get their freshman year done before they even graduate from high school, which is huge.
Some of the things that you guys are specializing in out there, we talked about the building and trades, the sustainable ag, the nursing program. It seems like in the world that we live in these days, those things are becoming maybe a lost art in young people. Maybe not as much as the nursing, but I mean, for any of us that have ever tried to hire a handyman or a carpenter, there's several good ones in the area, but it's becoming less and less people that want to do that. The younger generation doesn't want to work with their hands as much. I can't blame them. I didn't want to either. But what an avenue for people. I think there's such an opportunity for young men or women to have a tremendous career in that. And also on the farming side of things, it's becoming less and less prevalent seeing young people want to get into that. So I guess speak about that a little bit and what opportunities are out there for these young people coming through your program.
Well, exactly, Russ. There's only so many skills that you need for a 4-year degree. The technical skills people still need. And like you said, to find a handyman or somebody come repair a window or put in new windows or whatever, faucets, whatever, those people are, you hang your own shingle and get out there and get after it. you could make a career and a good living doing it. So, like I said, so technical education is basically all but dead almost in our high schools, if you haven't noticed. But, people are coming to the community college for skills development. And not only in computers, but like I said, in various welding, robotics, computer programming is one, construction trades, nursing, all of that, and sustainable farming. Make it work on the farm. What other skill would you bring back to the farm that could make that, 30, 80 to just get started, and then maybe grow as a farmer as well?
The bond issue that did not pass, and I think all of us here would agree, what a shame that people wouldn't see the value and how important Indian Hills Community College is to Centerville, Iowa. In so many ways, from the opportunities for young kids, most importantly, but the jobs that are there. It's a shame. But what's next? Are they going to try again? I know there's still some building projects going on, right? With the dorms and some things.
Yeah,
what's next?
Well, like I said, I think if you come out to the campus, we do have I think right now we can house about 45 to 50 people in our dorms. We are putting a new addition down at the dorms to make more room for residential housing on our campus. We retrofitted and we basically remodeled the multi-purpose building and made it, facility cell wherever you're at. And like I said, you want to keep current, you got to keep attracting students. And like when my daughters and sons was looking for college, a lot of times they'd be contacted by a college. The first thing you did was went on their website, what's this place look like? And if it looked like it's up, well, cross that place off. And so like I said, it's a competitive business. And like I said, we try to keep up with our facilities as much as possible. Yes, we lost in the general election on the bond issue, but like I said, I don't think the issue is dead. There's about every day somebody comes up to me, I just can't believe we lost. It is what it is, but possibly in the next year or two, you never know, it might come back.
All right, let's talk baseball. We're all baseball guys here. We're all fans and supporters of our Indian Hills baseball team. A great tradition there. It's been a few years since we've gotten to what we, I think, started to think was just rightfully ours, which is a trip to Grand Junction. Sometimes people forget just how tough that is to do. We got a little spoiled there. This baseball team has had a pretty solid season. Hit a little buff there this past weekend with Marshalltown, but I think we got them there yesterday. But what are you seeing out there? What are you hearing out there as we gear up for the postseason here in about a week and a half?
I think we're really excited. And like I said, I think right now they went up to DMAC today. The baseball team, I don't know how they did up there for a doubleheader. Like I said, we won 2 on Monday against the Marshalltown. We're going to revenge that loss a little bit that we had with them on Friday, I believe. Try to work the game. Probably the game probably shouldn't be in play. Not taking that away from anybody, but it is what it is. We got beat. But currently, I think we're sitting about 30-15. I think our position ball players got outstanding position ball players. I think there's 3 or 4 people I know signed Division I scholarships to play at the next level for the following year. So, like I said, we got some good players, and I think our pitching staff is set. And then as well as I do, Russ, in baseball, I mean, there's so many intangibles in baseball. A lot of times that, like I said, anybody can beat anybody, so you can't rule anybody out when it comes to tournament time.
And the regional tournament will be here again this year?
Yes, yeah, we're excited about that. We got Pat Dory Field is still one of the premier fields in community college baseball. We did a lot of things to keep it that way. There's always room for improvement. We realize that, but one of the biggest reasons why we have it is we have lights at Pat Dory Field. And if the games get in the weekend and get pushed back because of rain or whatever, we have the ability to play at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, literally.
Like the old Milton all-nighter. You surely played it that way.
Yes, those are the days.
Oh,
right?
boy. All right, speaking of those were the days, now I believe I'm hearing your wife is retiring right at the end of this year. So what's how much longer for you? Is she gonna put the pressure on you to retire, or is she gonna put the pressure on you not to retire?
She's gonna keep the pressure on me to keep working.
How much do you enjoy what you do? I mean, you get to work with young kids every day.
Well, not only work with young kids, but the people that you work with. Even your wife Angela, we got Missy, we got Ann. I mean, those ladies are some of the best people you'll ever find in the world, literally. And they're knowledgeable and they're helpful and they're nice, and that's the modest in itself. As attracting kids, their parents, whatever, it's all about relationships. And like I said, they put they put their best foot forward every day for us, as well as our faculty and staff and everybody. It's just a great environment.
Well, I know the most important thing to you probably with any dad is his own kids. You got two great daughters, and you got a son that is still pursuing that baseball career. Yep. Tell us what's going on with Michael. From what I'm hearing, he's having quite a bit of success.
Yeah, he's having a good season. And like I said, he's a kid that, who knows how talented he is, but once again, he works hard. And, he had a chance to go play D1 baseball, and he pursued that dream, and that's what he wanted to do. And he's out at Eastern Illinois University. He's had like 20 appearances right now in games, can throw a lot of innings and being successful. So he's really excited, and it's a great opportunity for him.
Has he met Romo yet? Has Romo been back, or Garoppolo,
or Sean Payton, or any of those guys? Mike Shanahan, he has not met them. But actually, his baseball coach, even Jason Anderson, played in the big leagues. It was a year with the New York Yankees, and Cam runs a great program. But once again, Jason Anderson runs a great program, and everything is done like the Yankees. No facial hair, and you're supposed to look the same way. And when they go out to dress, they're all in khakis shirts, and it's big time. So he loves it.
Well, and I know you also take a deep interest in Colton Connerman. Grew up with your son. I'm sure they both threw a ball or two around your backyard. And how about that? We got two kids from that class pitching Division I baseball, and not just Division I. These are legitimate schools. Right. Colton's down at Missouri State. I know you guys are pretty proud of that.
Yeah, Colton's a great kid and a great athlete, and hopefully, I think right now they're scheduled to play. Michael and Colton are going to be roommates this summer and play for the Quincy Gems down in Quincy, Illinois. And once again, that's a league that basically travels a lot of Illinois. And I don't know if they get down to Nashville. Just haven't got that far yet, but I'm sure we'll be making as many games as possible.
Well, Joe, thanks for stopping out. Always a pleasure to visit with you, and we look forward to Falcon baseball and that regional tournament, maybe stomping on those Reavers.
Well, let's hope. Janet, good talking to you. Yeah, good talking to you too.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Goodbye.
We are back with more after this on Hy-Vee's The Pit.
This is Lynetta from the Owl Pharmacy, reminding you the Owl is your headquarters for graduation cards and gifts. Remember, we wrap for free. The Owl Pharmacy is where to go to find Hallmark books, gift paper, invitations, and party wear for any graduation party. We will fill all your Hallmark needs. We hope to see you at the Owl Pharmacy on the east side of the Centerville Square.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
Pitch on KCOG Centerville, 1400 AM, 99.7 FM, also available tonight on Facebook Live. I'm Russ W. Ocker. That's the Hall of Famer, Chad Lee Koestner. And the always pleasant to visit with Josh Bryce, right? Always. Maybe not every night down at the Little League last year. Most nights. I'm sure there might have been nights. Well, always to me. Tell me about 3 weeks into the season.
Okay, so there was a few nights for us before, but
yeah. If they'd have got in, you'd have been pleasant to visit.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're excited at this Facebook Live thing. It opens up a whole new avenue for us to get the word out about what we're doing. And, of course, the intent of this show for all of us is the opportunity to talk about the young men and women of this community. And I know that's what's so important to Hy-Vee, and this opens up another avenue.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. You know, I have a lot of the younger athletes working for me here, and a lot of the high school kids working here. So I get to see and interact with a lot of them, and this is a great way that Hy-Vee can kind of get behind them and feature them, and let everybody know what great kids we have here in Centerville.
And you got some great deals going on as well.
We do. We got a lot of great stuff going on all month. We have a lot of amazing deals. We have Old Home sandwich bread for just 99 cents a loaf. We have That Smart milk in a gallon for just $1.17. Large eggs are just 48 cents a dozen. That Smart bananas are 3 pounds for $1. And stop in tomorrow night from 4 to 7 in our kitchen. We've got a great meal deal going on. You can get an 8-ounce sirloin steak, baked potato, corn, and Texas toast for only $7. And that's dine in or carry out from 4 to 7 tomorrow night.
Outstanding. All right out here at your local Hy-Vee store. All right, so now I don't even know who the Steelers drafted. I don't know what was going on, but I didn't get hardly any of the draft. Haven't even had a chance to research it. You guys are big football fans. Have you? The Browns? How did the Browns do?
I thought the Browns had a fantastic draft. I mean, they had the number 1 overall pick, and they got
the guy from A&M.
Yeah, the linebacker, and then they got the second-round pick. Their second-round pick was amazing. I got the Koestner kid from Notre Dame, the quarterback, which is a big deal because I really thought that they were going to take their second pick, and I thought they were going to go after a Deshaun Watson or, the Bears traded up, and the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in that draft to take Trubisky, which I thought was, he's a good quarterback, but I thought they gave up an awful lot for him. But
yeah, 4 draft picks. Move up one spot.
Spot, in which he would have still been there. It kind of baffled me on what was going on there. But the Browns, they shored up their defense, their backfield especially, and then they've got a quarterback, and they've already come out and said that they're going to bring him along slowly. He's probably not going to see the field next year, which is a good sign. At least I know that they're going to start doing things the right way instead of just quarterback after quarterback after quarterback, and the list is getting awful long over the last several years of how many guys they're going to put in there. So it's going to be nice to see what they can do this year, and hopefully maybe have more than it. My goal for the Browns this year would be to not have the first round pick, or first overall pick next year. That would be a winning season in my book.
Chad, how'd your Broncos do?
I think they did all right. They didn't get a very good grade from all the experts. They got like a C or C plus or something like that. But we got offensive linemen, which they definitely needed. Ended up getting a cornerback and from Lamar, I can't remember what his name is, but we ended up we got Jamal Charles today in a trade or signed him from Kansas City, the running back from Kansas City. But I thought we had a decent draft. Jake Butts from the tight end from Michigan. So a couple wide receivers from Georgia. So yeah, I thought we did all right. Got the very last pick, took a quarterback. So never know.
It was asleep on his couch.
He was. Who was that? Was that the Golden Boy, Russ Ocker? I didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It was. He didn't answer your phone.
Yeah,
so they went to the next guy. I think it's.
Yeah. That gives him oldness.
Yeah.
Quarterback. He could sleep on his couch when he got drafted.
Oh my goodness! All right. Well, you are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, also available on Facebook Live. Still to come, we've got a big finish tonight. Tino Toronis is joining us to talk boys soccer, and then we're going to talk a whole lot of track as we got the conference meet tomorrow night. It's all coming up next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
This is Kyle Curtis, General Manager at your local Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. When you hear Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick, think savings. Here at Pete Harkness, we offer a variety of new and pre-owned vehicles for every budget. We maintain low overhead so we can consistently offer you, our customer, lower prices. We sell more cars and trucks, so we're able to sell them for less. At Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville, where everything is better. Better quality, better value, better service. Make the trip to Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. We're just a few money-saving miles away.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appomattox County.
This is the bench on KCOG. Several big shout out to all the folks watching on Facebook Live tonight. Root Dog Kavakovich is watching tonight. Chad, he'll be on next week. That should be interesting, putting him on camera.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get him to stay seated. He might be up gyrating around and doing everything. So he's also excited about this girls golf team, and rightfully so.
Absolutely. What a tremendous group of girls right there, still undefeated on the season. And I think everybody's not only thinking state, we're thinking we've got a shot to win the whole thing. So we wish them all the best. Look forward to visiting with him next week. So right now we're going to talk some soccer. Kino Toronis is joining us, and he's our boys coach. Before we get going on the boys, we'll bring everybody up to date a little bit on the girls. They're still looking for that first win of the season. And you've been through those seasons, I know, where you have, you always love it when the new kids come out, but there's some growing pains, but they're putting the effort in.
A lot of good effort. Went through a lot of different things last night, and saw a few things progressing through. Got into the offensive half of the field, and that's a plus for the girls, working more together and falling into shape defensively. Our goal last night was to play the whole game. We missed it by, I think, 5 minutes or so. But the girls felt bad about that, and that's a good thing. When you see cheers because you wanted to finish the game, they were trying hard, giving good efforts. I mean, all of them were. It was good feeling for what's to come.
And for the folks that may not know the finish of the game, there is the 10-point mercy rule, and that's the game.
They had to make it through the first half. And after the first half, if they're ahead by 10, then the game is ended.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So your boys, I know they're still, they're looking for that first win, but most of the time, I mean, they're in the game. Been in most of the games this year, and I think they are going. I think they're going to put a W or two up before it's said and done.
It was our hopes last night was going to be the night, and we all felt good about it. Knoxville is a good team. They're beating Albia and Sheraton, and we felt like we should have had those games. So going in, we were hoping for the rest of the season to start winning some games, and they were pretty down on themselves after the game. Rightly so. It was just a few mistakes, few really costly mistakes in front of the goal. And if you're gonna make a mistake, that is not.
I don't know anything about soccer, but I don't have to know that's the wrong place to make a mistake.
That happened 2 or 3 times last night.
And Creighton made some nice saves on it. I mean, he
did a really good job last night, stretching out and going after the ball, punching the ball out, doing what a keeper should be doing. But it's hard to when you're thinking that you're defenders are going to kick the ball out and they kick it to the opposite team, or they make them long clearance and it's right in the path of another Knoxville player. And, but offensively, we looked really good. We came together, and it was nice seeing the guys working together in a line, four of them together, and making passes through their defense. Our passing was a little bit too strong, where had it been a little bit easier pace on the ball, we would have been able to get it to have next touch and take a shot at goal. But it was too long of a pass to where they were able to catch up with either Trent, again, Hunter, Bob was in there, Eric Ray was going through there. We did have one called back on an offside play. It was very, very, very close.
We thought it was very questionable.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about it. But the fact that they took a goal away from us means they must have blown the call. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, we're going with that. Because what I was looking at, I just saw that my corner of my eye was one of our players looks like it was offside, when to come back onside. Didn't get back in time as the pass was made. And that's what the offside occurred.
So it may not have been a bad call.
Yeah.
But we're still going with it was a bad call. Okay. All right. So what's coming up? I know we got tournament on the schedule that maybe we got a chance to have some success.
Yeah, we got a tournament this week in Creston. Creston's still a pretty good team. Then in that tournament we'll be playing Riverside. That's the town in the eastern part of the state, and I think they're our caliber, and we got a good flow going. I think that'll be a good game to win. If we win that game, we'll play Creston. That'll be a tough game. But if we lose, then we'll play Florinda Academy, and that's a sure win. I should have said that.
No, you shouldn't. That's a sure chance to win.
That's it.
Is what you meant to say, right? That's a sure good chance to win. So it's just like 4 teams, and winners play winner, loser play loser?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And the first game is
boys and girls are going
10-something. First game's at 10-something?
Yes.
And it's at 10:45 or something?
Okay. And your girls will start the morning off at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I believe they're playing Creston. I believe, and then there's the girls have 2 other schools that are different than what we're playing.
And what do we have left on the conference schedule?
We have Albia, we have Sheraton. Those are the last 2 games. So hopefully we'll end up on a good note as we go into tournament play.
Do we know what we have in tournament play? Do we know when, where, and who?
Not till they fail, since they're not the parent tournament.
All right, Tino Torona, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping out, and good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will talk some soccer, but I'll tell you what we're going to do here before we do that. Let's do the Hall of Fame Challenge. Tino hardly ever gets in on that. He may not be pleased anyway, but you never know. We've got all of our track coaches, so I really felt like we should have a track question. So it'll be a track question tonight for our Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. Josh is going to get some paper out. We'll grab a quick break. We'll do it right after the break. That's next on Hy-Vee.
This is Lynetta from the Owl Pharmacy, reminding you the Owl is your headquarters for graduation cards and gifts. Remember, we wrap for free. The Owl Pharmacy is where to go to find Hallmark books, gift paper, invitations, and party wear for any graduation party. We will fill all your Hallmark needs. We hope to see you at the Owl Pharmacy on the east side of the Centerville Square.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve iCard Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, presented by Hy-Vee. We're live on Facebook tonight, as well as on the radio on KCOG 1400 AM radio, 99.7 FM. And check it out. It is the Hall of Fame Challenge, and brought to you by Power Insurance. Call Power Insurance at 724-9000. That's 724-9000. Power Insurance of Arabia. Okay, here's the question that I gave these folks. We are looking to match the athlete with the world record that they hold. And so I gave them the following names: Usain Bolt, Aries Merritt, Kevin Young, Mike Powell, and Dennis Cometto. Usain Bolt from Jamaica, Aries Merritt from the United States, Kevin Young from the United States, Mike Powell from the United States, Dennis Cometto from Kenya. And here are the events: 400 hurdles, 110 high hurdles, long jump, marathon, and the 100-meter are your events. So you got the 400 hurdles, long jump, 110 hurdles, marathon, 100-meter. And they got to match the athlete with the world record that they hold. The 100-meter, I'm hoping everybody do that. That is Usain Bolt. The 110 hurdles, Aries Merritt. Anybody 2 for 2? Chad, Darren, Tino? All right.
That was a guess.
Now, Dennis Cometto, I would hope that everybody got that right based on the fact that he's from Kenya. He's the marathon guy. All right. Who all's 3 for 3 here so far? All right. Looks like it's down to Tino, Darren, and Chad, and at the very least, it's 50-50. Mike Powell, Chad, what'd you have him on? Long jump. Tino, what'd you have him on? Darren? And he is on the long jump, which you had to then have had Kevin Young on the hurdles. And there you go. 5 for 5. Tino, Coach Darren Carson, and Chad Lee. Anybody else get 3? Any 4? Okay, 3 over there. Josh got 2. All right, so here we go. We're going into overtime. Well, we got to have a winner. We're not going to leave it a tie. Dennis Cometto is the world record holder in a marathon from Kenya. Closest to, what is the world record time? What is his world record time? Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. Write something down, and we'll see how everybody did. Can it be possible that somebody could take down Coach Darren Carson on a track question?
272.
All right. Remember, that's 26-something miles. Yeah. All right. You're going to have to. He just froze there. Chad, he froze. I can't do it. I can't write anything down. All right. Let's go. Write something down. Well, you don't have to tell everybody. Just write it down. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. Here we go. Time's up. Get something written down. 26 miles. Okay. So, Darren, what did you write down? Darren wrote down 2 hours, 13 minutes. Chad?
Well, I was doing the math there.
What did you write down?
A lot more than that.
Okay, then you lose. You had 2 hours and 14 minutes, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. What did Tino have? 2 hours 36. The time was 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 57 seconds, meaning Darren Carson is the winner of the Hall of Fame Challenge. But I got to commend Chad and Tino. I really did not think that you guys had a chance to get all 5 right, so nicely done. We'll grab a break. We'll come back and talk to our track coaches as they get ready for the conference meet right after this on Hy-Vee's.
This is Kyle Curtis, General Manager at your local Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. When you hear Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick, think saving. Here at Pete Harkness, we offer a variety of new and pre-owned vehicles for every budget. We maintain low overhead so we can consistently offer you, our customer, lower prices. We sell more cars and trucks, so we're able to sell them for less. At Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville, where everything is better. Better quality, better value, better service. Make the trip to Pete Harkness Chevrolet Buick in Centerville. We're just a few money-saving miles away.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appomattox County.
Also available online at thepitchsportshow.com, and also it is available on Facebook, the Pitch Facebook page. We are Facebook Live tonight. I'm Russ W. That's Chad Lee Koestner. Off screen, Josh Bryce right now. As we, Chad, Josh always is the poor guy that gets the dirty duties. He has to be on the air. He has to run the camera. He's just a pretty valuable guy to have. I don't care what his boss out here says about him. He's a utility guy. He's utility. Yeah, I think he's all conference utility. Yeah, really. All conference. Yeah. All right, we're going to talk a little track. Let's start with Coach Darren Carson and his boys track team conference meet tomorrow night for the boys and the girls in Knoxville. And Darren, obviously, it's exciting to have conference coming up. Maybe the best news is maybe we won't have to freeze to that tomorrow night. If all things hold up, it should be a fairly pleasant day to run.
I hope it's better. I was really pretty glad when they called off Monday's meet.
Yeah, you and me both.
Miserable night. It was windy, but we went down and we practiced that night, and I think the longer we stayed, the better it got. So I come out and they turned off, and I thought, I'm still glad I'm not me. And it was good for the kids to kind of get a few more days of practice. I don't remember the last time we've had 3 days of practice. We've been pretty busy.
Tell me about Monday's practice, because I've heard a little bit about it. It sounds like maybe there was some running involved. Was it Monday or Tuesday? One of the nights I had a young man come home that was
kind of like to do that track practice. We like to run, jump, and sometimes throw. But
he didn't say anything bad about you, except for maybe scratch Darren off the Christmas list, something like that. It was, I don't know. But
I heard it was a tough track.
That's all. Yeah,
that's all I was told. It was tough.
And sometimes I regress back to the wrestling days, and I think that wasn't a tough practice. But apparently they thought it was.
You didn't take anybody down.
No, hey, anybody down. I'm still on the man. I tried today. There's a little bit of whining going on, so I kind of jumped out, and they wanted to give me that. Well, just like to see you do it.
Okay. So I did a little karaoke down the field and some backwards running. And
You know, I think when they say that to you, you probably should reference the Jamie Johnson song. And boys, when I was able to do this, they were still taking photos in black and white. So you're not going to see it in color. Sorry. How ready are your guys for the meet? You feel good about where you're at?
The last few meets, we kind of there had flattened off a little, kind of plateaued. And it just seemed like they weren't running with a lot of heart. And the last few meets, I've seen that more out of them. I can see that they kind of see it come to the end where things are going to really matter. And that's what I'm hoping to see tomorrow night. And I've been talking to them a lot, Michael and I, and, you know, we're looking ahead to next week. Can't say we're not. It's a district. We got to start running some PRs, get our times back down where we're at, and give ourselves a shot. Tomorrow at conference, we want to compete. That's what we really want to do. There's going to be some teams putting some points up, and that's our goal, to do the best we can.
Well, conference-wise, is it obviously you want to give kids a chance to maybe win a conference title individually, but would it be safe to say that if conference is more about the team and then maybe districts obviously becomes more about the individuals and the individual events, or is not?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we have a pretty realistic idea of what we have a shot to get through to state. We can see that. We can see the times the other teams ran. We can see those times because they'll take the top two and then they'll take the next 8 best times or distances out of all 2A. So we can look at that and see where the 24 best are times. And we have a good idea. You know, if we're 22nd out, we're probably not going to have a real shot at it. So then we can get kids in there and run, and we'll load up the events that we think we have a legitimate shot at. But like you said, conference, we're going to run every event. We're going to load up some of them and try to get the most points we can. Get with 7 teams there. They're playing around. I'm not sure how, when they first sent out a letter out, they were going to score 6 events. Now they're considering scoring 8 events. You know, so that, I don't know if that'll really change what teams are going to do. But basically, if you enter a relay, you're going to score. You're going to score 2 points, even if you get last. But
they don't score every event?
No, every place.
Place.
Sorry.
Gotcha. 8 plays. Gotcha. I'm easy to confuse on the track and the soccer. I'm getting the hang. I do understand track that if you cross it before somebody else, they don't call offside. They just say you won. Yeah. But okay, so they may not. I got it. So normally, if you didn't beat anybody, like if you finish 7th, you may not get any points.
Right.
I got you.
I don't think it's really going to affect anything. I mean, it's not going to affect the way we do anything. We've already got our entries figured out the way we're going to do it. If any chance we can get to compete, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like you said, the weather's supposed to be pretty decent. Knoxville, I think I was up there a few years ago, engaged in junior high for their conferences. I think it's a pretty nice facility, nice track to run on.
Looking at each event, what do you feel like you've got a shot at bringing home a conference title and on the individual level? I mean, you believe in all your kids, but are there some events where you think, you know, I really think we could do this here, we could win conference? Because I know there's some good teams and good individuals out there we're competing against.
There are the sprints. I mean, the sprints are loaded. You know, that team up north just loaded in those short sprints. The distance races, Sheraton, Davis County's got great distance kids. Like I think we're shuttle hurdle. We've got a shot. Never know with the 4x1. You know, the thing is with when they start loading up your event, especially individuals, and you kind of lose the ability to stack on your relays. So we never know with it. So the 4x1, some of our throwers, and then shot and disc both have good chance of doing something tomorrow.
Stickler and Pate
Moore and the same thing. Yeah, McCain.
Yeah.
So that's our 4 throwers tomorrow. About it, I can think off the top of my head that we've got a real solid 400 hurdle. No reason we shouldn't really get a conference title there.
Let's hope. Yeah. He's due to run a good one, that's for sure. Last time was a little better. We're getting there. But he's going to take an ice bath tonight. I'm being told to bring home some ice. So as track coaches, what do we? I about jumped out of my shorts the other night. I said, I think I want to take an ice bath before the. Okay, yeah, I'm sure it's good. So what is? Helps your body recover. Okay, better. Yeah. So it is a good thing. It's not just. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I didn't enjoy it in football. We took them in football, and do they help? You think? Well, they help, but it takes a little while to get used to it. That first initial shock is.
I should start doing that before my big Thursday golf outing.
Yes, yes, you should. Yeah, sure.
All right. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little girls track right after this on Hy-Vee's The Pit.
Spring is here, and at Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square, that means prom and weddings and tux rentals. If you need a tux, call Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square at 856-3591, or stop in and see Bob and let him help you look your best. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has you covered from head to toe, from business to casual. When it comes to menswear, Jim Ireland Menswear is where it's at. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Get in today for your tux rental needs. Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
On KCOG and watching and listening on Facebook Live. We're glad to have you tuned in tonight, and we'd love to have your thoughts and comments on the Facebook Live to see kind of what you're thinking, and we'd love to hear from you. So please do that and spread the word about what we're doing out here on the Facebook Live. I'm Russ Ocker. That is Kathleen Koestner, and we're going to talk a little girls track now. Coach Christy Dimry and Coach Tom Hill, conference meet in Knoxville for your gals tomorrow night as well. What has this week's practice been like for the ladies? Have there been any moaning and groaning there, or you guys been pretty easy on it?
No, not a whole lot of moaning and groaning, but
remember, you're on TV this time, so
a little bit. Not quite as much. I wasn't there Monday night, so Tom had them Monday night, and he said
they whined a little bit on Monday, but they ran all right. It was good.
Yeah,
we have to get out in the elements. So, like Darren said, it was good to see us out there and working hard with kids. And they worked pretty hard Monday.
Yeah, and Tuesday was pretty hard too. Pretty aggressive, and then tonight was definitely a lot easier. Ran a lot in the grass, but didn't get on the track a whole lot. So just trying to take it easy on their legs a little bit. So.
What time does it start tomorrow night?
4:30 for field events, and then running starts at 5.
And girls and boys all in Knoxville tomorrow night. So talk to me about how much jockeying around is going on with who's going to be in what event. I'm sure you and Coach Hill have had multiple conversations. Do you have the lineup in? Is it turned in? Does it have to be turned in? How does that work?
It doesn't have to be turned in until, we don't have to declare it until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We have up until then to make any changes, which is nice in case you have something come up with some of your kids. But I think actually this is one of the easiest meets for us to set up. We knew which kids that we wanted to put in each event after the season, and we kind of ran into, a few kids not being able to make it to every meet, so we weren't sure a few times on who we could rely on, but we've got a pretty good handle on it, and it was actually one of the easier meets for us to set up this time.
So talk to me about some of your stronger events. Who do you feel good about as far as maybe having a chance to either win a conference title individually or finish strong anyway?
Well, it goes without saying, Emily Lewis is definitely one of our strongest, if not our strongest runner. She comes off of cross country and being in the conference top 10 for conference and cross country. And we've actually done some things a little bit different with Emily this year. Last year, she ran a lot of the longer distances, the 3,000 and 15. And this year, we took her down and trying to put some speed into her and having her run some 400s and 800s. And since the beginning of the season, she's probably dropped close to 10 seconds off her 800 time. She's just worked diligently on trying to master this race because it's so new to her. So she's really worked aggressively in breaking down the race and seeing what time she needed per lap and where she needs to be, and just has really worked hard. So we're excited to see what she can do coming up to the conference meet and district meet for us. High jumps, we had a little freshman came out this year, Katie Myers, and jumped 5.2 in a meet already this year, and she's just tied for third in the conference right now, I think. We're excited to see what happens with her. Alyssa Anderson is another freshman who's just speedy as can be and has been producing some really good times in the 100s for us. So, and with that, putting some relays and stuff together, we'll be looking at sprint med, distance medley, maybe even 4x2, definitely open 800 for Emily to see how things go. So we're feeling pretty good about it. We're excited and see where they can compete at conference.
Are you sensing amongst the girls that they're excited about? There's something about a conference meet or a district meet. You hope that they bring the level up a little bit. Are you sensing that everybody's just pumped for the conference meet?
Yeah, I think they get the seriousness of it. We're loaded with freshmen.
Yeah.
And this is a brand new deal for them, and they have had to take a lot on their shoulders. We will give them credit. They have really been fantastic for us this year. And just stepping up and taking on a lot of responsibility as well. And finishing out some nice relays, with some of the older kids. So I think they have the dust of it. They've been pretty serious, I think, especially this week. I think they've got the idea that, we want to get in there, we want to compete. And, it's like we told them, we're not worried about what your time is per se tomorrow night. We just want to see you compete. If you see an Eddyville girl in front of you, or you see a Clark girl in front of you, or not so girl, you go after it. That's what we're trying to convince them and get them to understand. It's all about that competition tomorrow night. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I know that track is in your background. I know you were a standout track runner, Ted. I know you remember watching Christy running.
Yeah. I do. Apparently, she doesn't remember me running, but.
Hey, I wasn't going there.
Yeah. There was a little story I heard about that. We'll let that go from there. But
Coach Hill, were you a track star in high school?
No, I wasn't, but
were you shaving in high school? I hope your mom's on Facebook Live because
you're there. Yeah.
If she is, well, yeah. So not till college did you get into that a little bit?
Yeah, not till college. Yeah. Okay. Well, those deals. So, yeah.
All right. Well, Coach Carson, we'll give you kind of some final thoughts here on your boys. Do you sense that they're ready to take it to the next level, or they're ready for the conference meet?
Yeah, I think the same with Tom and Christy is compete. Let's move up a place. We know there's 5 teams there, including us, that will be in our district next week. So I said, how we finish against those teams is very important tomorrow. It could change the way they enter events at district. So I kind of tried to get that in their head tonight. We need to compete against everybody, but if we can change it up and maybe that opens up another opportunity for us at district, that'd be awesome.
All right, Coach Darren Carson, Coaches Dimry and Hill. ready for the conference track meet tomorrow night. We'll grab a break. We'll come back and look to wrap up right after this on Hy-Vee's The Bench.
This is Lynetta from the Owl Pharmacy, reminding you the Owl is your headquarters for graduation cards and gifts. Remember, we wrap for free. The Owl Pharmacy is where to go to find Hallmark books, gift paper, invitations, and party wear for any graduation party. We will fill all your Hallmark needs. We hope to see you at the Owl Pharmacy on the east side of the Centerville Square.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve I-CAR Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
We are out of time on the Pitchfork Show tonight. Hope you enjoyed the Facebook Live portion of the broadcast. Ted and Josh, as always, it's been a lot of fun, and so now we're doing the TV thing. We got some exciting things coming up. Josh, I'll give you final thoughts on what this, from Hy-Vee's perspective, how excited you guys are to have another avenue to give to the community here.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great way to feature all of our young people and everything that's going on in the community. This is going to be a kind of a new chapter, and we've been doing this, like you said, we've been here at Hy-Vee for almost 7 years now, and so this is going to kind of be the next step, and it's going to give us just one more way to showcase all the great people we have here in Centerville.
What we got to figure out, we haven't yet, we need something when we, Sean Hannity throws the football, something like that. I got to come up with my catchway to end the thing on the television. So we'll work on that. We'll have that for you. For now, that's going to do it for Ted Lee, Josh Bryce, and all my guests tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Russ W. Ocker saying so long.
1400 KCOG Centerville.
I can feel you breathe. Just breathe. In a way, I know my heart is waking up as all the walls come tumbling down. Closer than I've ever felt before. And I know, and you know, there's no need for words right now. And I can feel you breathe, rushing over me. And suddenly I'm melting into you. There's nothing left to prove. Baby, all we need is just to be. Caught up in the touch, the slow and steady rush. And baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. Just breathe. Caught up in the touch, the slow and steady rush. And baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. Just breathe. I can feel the magic floating in the air. Being with you gets me that way. Centerville's hometown station, 99.7 KCOG. Been working so hard, I'm punching my card. Eater for work, oh tell me what I got. I got this feeling, time's just holding me down. I'll hit the scene, we'll talk there up this time. Now I gotta cut loose, put it loose. Sunday shoes, please, Louise, pull me up on my lead. Jack, get back, come on, don't be back. Lose, don't lose, everybody come put loose. You're playing so cool, I'm playing every rule. It's way down in your heart, you're burning, yearning for some somebody to tell you, but not afraid of passing you by. I'm trying to tell you, in a way you don't even try. If you only cut loose, put it loose, kick off the sunglasses. Hurry, shake, shake, hurry. Oh, my Lord, come on, let's go. Loose, you're loose, everybody cut loose. And put your feet on the ground. I'll take the whole of the floor. Please, Louise, pull me up when I need. Check, get back, come on, pull me back. Lose your blue. Everybody got to lose. Please, Louise, pull me up when I need. Check, get back, come on, pull me back.
Penny Loggins and Footloose. Coming up, I think Netflix might be a conspiracy to make sure we never leave our homes again. They would throw to now and then. First, though, it's Charlie Puth.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you without feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. Carry on, give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? I'm feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here for you till the day you're home. Carry on, give me all the strength I need to carry on. So let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go. And every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again, see you
This I'm in love with the shape of this. This is the sound of my music.
All my favorite songs.
99.7 FM, KCOG.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. He took the midnight train going in anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, I smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, walking down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people, heaven is the final outside, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose, some are gonna just sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends, it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, looking down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people, living just to find it both sides, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Street light, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that. Are we crazy? Living our lives through the lens, trapped in our white picket fence, like ornaments. Comfortable we're living in a bubble, so comfortable we cannot see the trouble. Are you lonely? Up here in utopia, where nothing will ever be enough, ever enough. We're living in a bubble, so comfortable we cannot see the trouble. So tight, your rose-colored glasses on, and the party on. Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance, dance, dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Drink this one's on me. We're all chained to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance, dance. dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Drink this one zombie. We're all chained to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Are we tone deaf? Keep sweeping it under the mat. Thought we could do better than that. I hope we can. So comfortable we're living in a bubble. So comfortable we cannot see the trouble. So tight, rose-colored glasses on, and the party on. Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Drink this one zombie. We're all chained to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Drink this one zombie. We're all chained to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm.
It is my desire, break down the walls to connect, inspire. Up in your high place, liars. Time is ticking for the empire. The truth they feed is feeble, as so many times before. The greed of all the people. They stumble and they fumble and we are but to rise. They woke up the lions.
Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance to the distortion. Turn it up, repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted song. We think we're free. Drink this one song, we're all chained to the rhythm, chained to the rhythm. It goes on. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. It goes chained to the rhythm.
Katy Perry and Chained to the Rhythm. You remember when Keanu Reeves said The Matrix has you? I think The Matrix might be Netflix. I'm not sure. But oh my gosh, they've just got so much content coming out all the time. It's hard to walk away from your TV. They just released a trailer for The Defenders. Now, The Defenders takes their 4 Marvel shows and puts them all together. So it's Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Daredevil.
You make quite a team.
No.
What are you talking about? Bulletproof. Blind ninja. Whatever it is you are.
Classy.
I love that Jessica Jones. I can't wait to see The Defenders on Netflix. I may never leave my apartment again. That's all I'm saying.
More music, more variety. KCOG.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated, price competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $28 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino. And believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-469-7272. That's 1-800-469-7272. 1-800-469-7272. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
I met someone. You hear it a lot from people on Match because more people have met their someone on Match than any other dating app. Everyone wants to find that meaningful connection, and Match is not only number one in first, but second dates too. Now here's a free offer for our listeners. Go to Match.com/mix for 7 days free. That's 7 days completely free to search, view photos, and connect. This free offer is found at Match.com/mix. That's Match.com/mix. Match.com/mix.
Welcome to Geico's Motorcycle Meanderings.
Oh man, this is great.
I sure saved a lot of money by switching to Geico. Scored some big savings, and now I can use their mobile app 24/7 for all sorts of stuff. Life just makes sense now. You know what doesn't make sense? If a car is called a horseless carriage, why isn't a motorcycle called a horseless horse? Maybe it would just be adding insult to injury for the out-of-work horses.
Geico Motorcycle. Savings that make sense.
Turn down that radio!
Ignoring hearing loss can lead to arguments, misunderstandings, loss of connection, even depression and dementia. If you're ready to address your hearing loss and live life to the fullest, the MD Hearing Aid Air is an FDA-registered hearing aid that will save you thousands of dollars compared to traditional hearing aids. With prices starting under $350, the doctor-designed Air is lightweight and nearly invisible. With the Air, you'll understand every word, with no annoying whistling or background noise. And the 3 sound settings put you in control. You select the best setting for your surroundings. Call 1-800-397-9550. Best of all, you can try it 100% risk-free in your own home for 45 days. Call right now and you'll also get free shipping and a year's worth of free batteries, a $50 value. Call MD Hearing Aid at 1-800-397-9550. Satisfaction guaranteed. That's 1-800-397-9550.
If you are behind on your bills, then this message is for you. How would you like to have a large portion of your credit card debt or medical bills forgiven? National Credit Card Relief would like to give you free information on a proven debt forgiveness program. It's not bankruptcy. It's not consolidation. This special program actually wipes clean the portion of your debt that is forgiven. Call for your free forgiveness information now. 800-291-6670. That's 800-291-6670. Don't wait. Call 800-291-6670. Not available in North Dakota.
If you have hard water, the Lime Scale not only leaves white spots, it clogs pipes and breaks down appliances, costing you hundreds of dollars in energy and wear. Eliminate Lime Scale and other water issues like brown staining, bad odors, and lead with HydroCare water products available from Wave Home Solutions. Wave's affordable systems don't use salts or chemicals. You'll love the way your water tastes, smells, and looks. Satisfaction guaranteed. For more information, go to goodclearwater.com. That's goodclearwater.com.
In the developing world, more than 400 children are born every day with a cleft lip and or palate. In America, these babies have surgery, but in many developing countries, children with untreated clefts live in isolation. They struggle to eat, speak, and even breathe. Many are teased. Some are even abandoned. Help give a smile to these children. Smile Train empowers local doctors to do a simple corrective surgery for as little as $250. And it's 100% free for the child's family. Learn more at smiletrain.org.
Today's hits, yesterday's favorites. 99.7 KCOG.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the
Love shack, yeah, yeah. I'm heading down the Atlanta highway, looking for the love getaway, headed for the love getaway.
I got me a car, it's as big as a whale, and we're heading on down to the Love Shack. I got me a Chrysler, and it's about 20, so hurry up and bring your jukebox money.
The Love Shack is a little place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack.
Sign says, stay away, fools, the club rules at the Love Shack.
We'll sit way back in the middle of our bill. It's a funky old shack, and I gotta get back. Glitter on the mattress, glitter on the highway, glitter on the front porch, glitter on the highway. The Love Shack is a little place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby.
Love Shack, baby.
Love Shack, Love
Old shack shimmies and everybody's moving around and around and around and around.
Everybody's moving, everybody's grooving, baby.
Lining up outside just to get down.
Everybody's moving, everybody's grooving, baby.
Funky little shack, funky little shack. Up in my Chrysler, it's as big as a whale, and it's about to set sail. I got me a car, it seats about 20, so come on and bring your jukebox money.
The Love Shack is a literal place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
Not gonna lie, sugar.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
And there you.
Bang, bang
on the door, baby.
Bang, bang
on the door.
Bang, bang
on the door, baby.
Bang, bang.
You're what?
Rusty. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack.
Your home and away voice of the Centerville Big Reds, 99.7 FM and 1400 AM KCOG.
Waking up to ash and dust, I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is in the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. Don't make my system grow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Raise my flag, stop my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Woo. Breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is in the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. Don't make my system grow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside. Don't make my system grow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
99.7 KCOG. If you're not the one for me, then I'll come, I can bring you to your knees. If you're not the one for me, why do I hate the idea of being free? And if I'm not the one for you, you've gotta stop holding me the way you do. Oh, if I'm not the one for you, why have we been through what we have been through? It's so cold out here in your wilderness. I want you to be my keeper, but not if you're so reckless. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me out loving water under the bridge. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me out loving water under the bridge. Say that I love you water under the bridge. What are you waiting for? You never seem to make it through the door. And who are you hiding from? It ain't no right to live like you're on the run. Have I ever asked for much? The only thing that I want is your love. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me out loving water under the bridge. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me out loving water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. It's so cold in your wilderness. I want you to be my keeper, and not if you were so reckless. If you're gonna let me down gently. You don't want me loving water under the bridge. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me loving water under the bridge.
Adele and Water Under the Bridge. A British newspaper just put out a list of the 30 richest musicians under 30. And guess who's on the top of that list? You better believe it. It is Adele. Coming up, we've got Kelly Clarkson and lots more on the way.
99.7 KCOG Centerville.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated, price competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $28 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino. And believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-469-7272. That's 1-800-469-7272. 1-800-469-7272. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.